The Phantom of the Opera, Love Beyond the Mask, full cinematic new version, by Dream Girl. Prologue. At the man beneath the mask, beneath the candlelit corridors and echoing arches of the Palais Garnier, the world only whispered his name. A broken bar phantom. He was the ghost in the walls, the shadow behind the music. A genius with a disfigured face and a broken heart. He was Erik, half man, half legend, feared, hated, forgotten. In the darkness of mirrors and marble, he composed symphonies for no one to hear, until a broken bar, her voice awakened him. Chapter 1. At the Angel's Voice. Christine Daaé. Copyright, Orphaned and Alone, sang with a sorrow that mirrored Erik's soul. She believed the voice that guided her was her father's angel, but it was Erik, watching her in secret, shaping her gift, living through her music. Each note she sang stitched a thread into Erik's hollow chest. He was no longer alone, and for the first time a broken bar he felt hope. Chapter 2. A stranger named Raoul. The world above welcomed Raoul Daaé, her childhood friend, now grown and gallant. Erik watched their reunion from behind the mirror. He felt the rage of loss, the sting of jealousy. The opera trembled with his wrath. One fateful night, during a performance, Erik emerged from the shadows and took her, not as a monster but as a man desperate not to lose the only light in his world. Chapter 3. Behind the mask. In his lair of candles, Erik removed the mask. Christine trembled. A broken bar, but not from fear. He bowed his head. I am not what you imagined. She touched his face, gently. You are more than what they see. Her kiss shattered decades of torment. No longer an act of pity, it was the kiss of understanding. He set her free, but Christine turned back. I don't want a world without your music, she said. I don't want a life without you. Chapter 4. A marriage in the shadows. They wed in secret, beneath the opera, where the world could not touch them. Christine wore ivory lace, Erik, black silk and his white mask. He played her a wedding hymn written from his soul. Tears fell as they exchanged vows by candlelight. No crowds, no applause, just two broken hearts finding peace in each other. Chapter 5. A hidden paradise. Erik transformed his underground world. What was once a cavern of sorrow became a home of warmth. He carved out chambers filled with light, music, and magic. A hidden garden bloomed under enchanted skylights. Roses, waterfalls, butterflies. A broken bar, all for her. Then came the children. Lucien, solemn, wise, quiet his father's mind. Elise, gentle with a golden voice, her mother's gift. Raphael, curious, fearless, wild, a spark in the dark. Sophia, sweet and soulful, at the heart of the family. Chapter 6. A family in harmony. Erik taught them instruments. Christine taught them song. He wrote symphonies for each child, each one a masterpiece of love. They danced in the garden, slept by the fire, read stories by candlelight. They had birthdays, lullabies, and laughter. A world no one else knew existed. No mirrors, no masks, only family. Chapter 7. Shadows never sleep, but shadows never fully vanish. Some nights, Erik woke drenched in fear, haunted by the mob's torches, the shattered glass, the laughter of cruelty. Christine held him. Look around, you're safe, you're loved. Lucien wiped his tears. Elise sang him calm. Sophia kissed his scars. Raphael stood guard at the door with a wooden sword. He was no longer a ghost, he was Papa. Chapter 8. Had the last note. Years passed. The children grew. Lucien became a famous composer under his father's hidden name. Elise sang on grand stages, never removing the locket with her father's melody. Raphael built theaters. Sophia published poems titled My Father Wore a Mask. One night, Erik wrote his final opera, a love story of darkness and light. He handed it to Christine. I lived in shadow, he whispered, but you brought me into the sun. She held him, and he passed away peacefully, not as a phantom, but as a man finally loved. Epilogue. The music never dies. Christine buried him in a hidden garden under rose petals and music notes, his mask, placed beside him as symbol, not a curse. She sang one final song, a broken bar, and smiled through tears. You were always music, Erik. You were never a monster. You were my miracle. Their children spread his music to the world. The world no longer feared the phantom, a broken bar. They celebrated the man. Final words from Erik. I was born in darkness, or broken bar, but I died in love. I wore a mask, but love saw my soul. And though the world never knew me, broken bar, my music will live forever, because it was born from love.